Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our playthrough here as the Web Weaver Imperium, and we are trying to balance growth with expansion. So we have taken over several systems and now have 77 different colonies. However, oh hey, finally a critical research success instead of failure. That's kind of nice. So the super engine will be done in 2 years. That'll be great. We'll probably retrofit our ships at that point. But these guys up here are at war with the same people we are trying to be at war with. So I think we have a little bit of a dilemma on our hands. I'm going to pause the game here for a second while I talk about it. So we have several planets taken up here, as well as one in their capital system here. So what I would really like to do is take these two. That's an independent planet, but it'd be nice to take that as well. But if we can take these two, maybe that one, although they have a fleet there already, so maybe not. We'll see what happens. But if I can at least take these two and their capital, then all of this stuff becomes connected, and my empire finally has just a large, consistent band of planets all along the outer spread of the galaxy. So I'm kind of feeling like I need to press forward with that, even if it puts me in cash negative, because I'm up against the clock. These guys are moving in and will probably be conquering planets as well. They're already at war with these guys. So I kind of don't really have a choice. I have to make some sort of movement here. So that is what I am currently thinking. We have 1.5 million military strength. I know it's not the highest. I will continue to get that up as we progress, but right now the focus is on growing colonies and taking colonies. So we can always worry about buffing up our military strength a little bit later on. But for now, what I need to focus on is getting our invasion fleet ready to go. So we have a planet here with a ton of pops. They're all apparently super happy in our capital. Yeah, I think we need to scoop up some troops on that invasion fleet. And then I think we have an invasion fleet. Felt like we had one up here somewhere. Yeah, invasion fleet 2. So you guys, the population here is happy enough. They're not going to rebel, or at least it doesn't appear they're going to rebel. But let me give it some time to bake in the oven, because I feel like it takes a good month or so for all the game systems to kind of sort themselves out and be in a good place. So, but I would love to scoop these people up and move to another planet, because that would just be fantastic. This is another species. This is more Talons. I don't know how many more Talons I have in my empire. I imagine not that many. This is a rocky desert planet, so let's go look for a rocky desert planet. I don't think I have too many of those. I mean, that's this planet, right? Yep. Oh, Mars is a rocky desert planet. So what's my population settings here? Apply that to all rocky desert colonies, which is fine, because it does keep the more Talons on there, but it also allows other people to colonize on there, which is good too. All right, so I'm guessing that's enough time. They seem to be happy enough for me to pull my troops off of the planet. So let's go ahead and load those troops and get ready to go. Oh, the internal stabilization. That probably helped the mood on the capital. All right, we are in the process of loading the troops. I'm going to increase the speed just a little bit. I want to load up the troops as much as I can. All right, I think we are fully loaded, or as loaded as we're going to get anyway. So let's see what the next planet is that we could try to occupy. I'm guessing of these two, we'll take the bigger one, just in case things fall apart. I at least have the largest planet occupied. So I think we just hop over here, and then we'll land our troops. There is nothing defending this planet. There's no starport or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop on in there and take it over, which seems fair enough to me. We do have an attack fleet chilling over here. I'm still nervous to put them on automatic, just because they seem to do some silly stuff, like fly into a fleet that's 2 or 3 times their power and get annihilated by it, which seems silly to me anyway. What do I know? Alright, sooner we can get over here, the better. I'm always nervous about somebody undercutting us and sneaking in there. Is there another fleet that has enough people loaded on it? And the answer is no, I don't think so. Oh, hive swarm sighted. So, there is a new patch implemented. Unfortunately, it doesn't fix any of the, well, at least in the patch notes, it didn't fix any of the issues I was experiencing. But it did rework the hive swarm mechanic. Now it's not just one large ship, it's a bunch of little ships. Oh, see, these guys got taken over here. It's a bunch of little ships that can, and then they slowly, like, wake up instead of just waking up suddenly. So, I don't know if that'll be implemented in this game, because we've already destroyed a bunch of hive ships, and we already, woke up a bunch of hives, and it's not starting a new game, you know, etc., etc. So, I don't know if we'll actually see that mechanic in this playthrough, but we might. Now, I didn't know if not being at war with these people and -25, yeah, I ain't coming back from that. I don't know if this actually has any effect when we, like, take these people over, if it does anything, because I'm really not understanding the point of war, because I could still land on their planets and stuff. So what is it, for war weariness purposes? Like, I'm not really sure. Maybe it helps with our reputation, like we're taking over colonies of people we're at war with, and that's fine. I'll have to try to read more up on that mechanic and what exactly that means. I mean, I guess being at war means our ships and their ships, like, all attack each other, and I guess it makes sense in that we can do a little more automation with the war, right? Like, I can do dangerous targets and all that stuff, and flag to destroy certain things. All right, let's build some facilities. What's interesting to me is they're actually not really mad. Like, if I look at this, they're -9, which is unhappy, but they're not rebelling. So I theoretically could peel my ships or my troops immediately up and move on to the next planet. So I'm gonna try that. We'll see what happens. Oh, did we steal that? Phaser intensification? Very nice. I don't think we were using that, but I mean, it is nice. Oh, did a bunch of our troops get garrisoned here? Maybe that's why it's not so negative. I mean, in either scenario, I think 8,000 troop strength is probably enough to take on a small planet anyway. There is some hostility over here, so I do have to be a little bit mindful of that. Is it just this mining station? It does look to be that way, so I'm not overly concerned. I am going to put these back on automated. I might regret this, but I just want to try and see what happens. They're immediately moving to Firmus. Oh, my ears. They're moving to Firmus. I mean, I guess the threat isn't higher, but it is equal. And if it's equal, it probably is not a wise idea to try to attack it. So maybe I will tell you not to do that. I'm going to put you on automatic as well. And I just want to see if you start scooping up some more troops, because I would really like to get several different invasion fleets going simultaneously. That would be really nice. Now you, Attack Fleet 2, I think I'd really like to see you jump over here. Now, why is there a spaceport by a gas giant? Whatever. Okay, so our invasion fleet has arrived. Let's go ahead and attack. I kind of wish they didn't jump away. Right? I know I'm still landing landing people here. That's fine. I have space control. I thought I didn't have enough for space control, which would have been a little frustrating. But we're good. So we got this planet. We can go ahead and build some facilities. Let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going a little bit negative on the cash flow here, but not all the way negative to where I'm actually producing negative. Looks like we completed research. Okay, so we actually got something there. I kind of really want to take their capital. I'm gonna go ahead and build this, just because it'd be nice to get another couple construction ships and stuff. Alright, this is attack fleet. No, it's invasion fleet. Why are you guys doing this? I mean, it's fine. I'm sure you'll be fine, but still. Alright, scrap this facility. That should free up some cash flow, which would be kind of nice. Looks like we are over here just cleaning up some resorts and stuff, apparently. Alright, our invasion fleets are going after planets, which I guess that's another benefit of declaring formal war on somebody, is the recommendations are telling you where to go and what to do. And they seem to be appropriately targeted. Alright, does it make sense to... That is not one of their planets, but this is their home system. And I do have a planet in my possession in their home system. But this must be their actual capital. Is this a independent colony? It is. So I just need to take this planet to take their capital, which looks amazing, but I bet you most of these buildings are going to be destroyed. I already have them built elsewhere in my system, so probably not going to actually be anywhere near this when all's said and done. Also, that is a lot of troops, and I'm going to have to be ready for that. Because their defense strength is 14k. I think if I scooped up all the troops... Ah, my ears. That really hurt. When I zoomed in really quick there. I think if I scoop up all my troops and go over there, I should be fine. But I need to actually do that. Let's see what happens when I load up the troops. I'm actually fine with them completing that, because there's... If that is a... Oh, we took over their holiday resort. Nice. If that's a building that is like one per galaxy, and we take it over and we don't destroy it in the process, that's a lot of ifs, but we potentially get something out of that, so... Hey, a new scientist. Very nice. Core link to area weapons. Okay. Alright, so we scooped up pretty much all the troops we can get from there. Not all of them, but pretty much all of them. I think the other planet was over here. Right, we have a bunch of troops piled up over here. Let's go ahead and try to load up as many of these troops as we can. My fleet has no troop capacity. Looks like it's just a standard attack fleet. Here we go, moving to Firmus again. What are you guys doing? Why are you doing this? I mean, I know it's my... Like, it sees it as my territory. So it's probably trying to move in to defend it. But, like, this fleet can destroy you easily. And it's... Well, I guess it's moving away, but it's right by there. Like, why would you get that aggressive about it? Seems a little silly to me. Actually, it's kind of silly to the point where I think I'm going to manually override it. I'm just going to move all of my fleets here. There is a small contingent of enemies here. We could probably take them out. Let's see what happens. By the way, I've been playing on 2x, and I feel like the memory usage has been fine. So I'm not too worried about that. Seems to be going pretty well. I don't know, I think I'll hold off on 4x at least for a little while, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we are double their fleet power, so let's see how we hold out here. Just want to take a look at what they have. Okay, Guardian Defense Grid, Nova Pulse Wave, Standard Armor, which is a little. They got V3 Meridian Shields, which is way better than us, but the Standard Armor thing's a little weird to me. Okay, we're definitely getting a little dinged up here. We do have a fleet coming in to kind of save the day, I think, though. Alright, so this Invasion Fleet 2, I'm hoping we'll be able to handle just flying in here and landing. It's like 4 times the strength. So hopefully between the bonuses and everything, we'll be fine with preparing and landing. But we'll see. Alright, are we still jumping in here? Okay, so they took this planet, which was kind of in the middle of somewhere I was not anywhere near going anyway. They took this planet and that planet as well, so I think if I eke out their capital, that should be the last planet I need to worry about. I mean, there's one all the way down here that I could go for, but that one was a terrible planet to begin with, so I'm not overly worried about that. How are we doing over here? Did they jump in like a giant fleet or anything? No, it's still just that defense fleet. It looks like it's just that ship just hanging out there. Where was Attack Fleet 2? Where was that headed? Oh, it was up here. I should probably leave it up here. Where is all the threats in this system? Well, here's the independent colony. We are cash positive again for like 5 seconds until they invade the capital here, and then I think we're gonna drop like a rock, but we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and send this invasion fleet. Hey, internal stabilization happened, I think, on its own. Alright, well, that didn't go too well. We did not... I don't know why we're not dropping all of our... We didn't drop everything at the same time. That did not go too well. But that's okay. I really should have bombarded the planet, but I just kind of wanted to avoid that. Let's go ahead and put this on automatic. And maybe they'll go scoop something up. Oh, they offered to end our war, huh? I don't think so. Remember when you invaded us? And you did a bunch of damage to us and you were annoying the heck out of us? I do. Alright, so looks like we're kind of picking away at their ships. Why are we not attacking this? Seems a little strange. Alright, well, we failed to take their capital, but we kind of knew that would happen. I did that wrong. Let's get Attack Fleet 2 in here. Just so we can start softening them up and destroying all these civilian ships. And hopefully that'll free our invasion fleet up to go scoop up some troops or whatever. Oh, we are landing troops over here. We are cash positive, which is kind of nice. And I guess we'll be cash positive a little extra long because of failing to take their capital. All right, so we acquired massive energy beams. Free tech is great. I'm never going to complain about that. Hey now, don't attack our ships. I mean, I get you're probably upset that I poached that out from under you, but alright, I think we need to... I think these guys, these cream color guys, are probably a bigger threat to me than these guys up here, but I might be wrong. Because we are kind of engaging in a little bit of back and forth over here. And I know I said I was going to revamp the ships, but now I feel like I need to wait for the shield multipliers to finish. Although, that could take forever. I don't know if that's a good idea. Alright, so do I want to hop on over here where all the rest of my fleets are? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just come over here and see what mischief we can cause. That way we're kind of centralized. All of our forces are in one spot. I might be able to put a little pressure up here on these guys. They're pretty strong, so like they got almost 400k in that system. That's like 2 of our fleets combined. So if we can double that or triple that, that would be way better. I'm gonna go ahead and top up some of our ships here. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the ship designs. We'll hit upgrade and just see what it kicks out. Infinite flux drive, that's really kind of what I was pressing for, is just to get a better drive there. Looks like they threw a couple, I think I was heavy Titan blasters, so might have thrown a Omega beam or 2 on there. Looks like we're sticking with the Kalados hyperdrive. I'm gonna have to peel off probably a couple weapons here. Let's see if I can switch that with the Titan blaster. I'd rather have a big one than 2 small ones, so let's peel that back a little bit. So we've got enough. The energy output is negative, which is never good. But that's when the weapons are firing. Hyper deny, medium starfighter bays. Everything else is probably fine. Yeah, can we do something about this reactor? Probably too massive now. It is. I hate to keep peeling weapons off of this thing, but maybe I gotta lose a shield or 2. There, we took one off. I think I'd rather have the armor. Alright, let's stick with that for now. The bombers and the interceptors are really the big thing. So if I could get them to move faster with these infinite flux drives, that's just a straight improvement. So let's go ahead and just do that. Even if the ships that carry it aren't improved, all of these will get retrofitted right away. So let's go ahead and focus on that. That's like the vast majority of our ships. I guess we could upgrade all the freighters and all that stuff. It's certainly not going to hurt anything. If anything, it'll give us some extra cash, because all those like retrofits will take private sector money and convert it to my money. So I'm just going to do like quick upgrades on this stuff. I'm not going to bother looking and micromanaging it. Now this, so I got plenty of energy, so I don't know why there were those, yeah, static energy usage. Oh, okay. Well, that's 100 per second. I'm just looking at the collection rate versus the static energy used. So like even that, ignoring the reactor and the fuel that it uses, should be in the positive. So I'm not sure why sometimes these are ending up with nothing. Anyway, I don't have to worry about that because it's not a ship, it's a station. And the engines don't exist. Alright, let's go ahead and do this for here. And that should be good. If we look at our economy, private cash is like through the roof. Nothing to worry about there. We should see, yeah, state ships under construction. I'm guessing this will change once things start retrofitting, or civilian ships. There you go. Yeah, see, it's starting to go up. They're retrofitting all of those ships now. And that's just going to free up cash for us. I really want to take their capital. That would be really nice. Is there anything I can do to make that happen? Why are you attacking stuff? That just seems dumb. Oh, that's that stuff. Okay. I'd rather you go load up on troops. Can you do that? Where do we have troops? I want ungarrisoned troops. Where are you at? Looks like there's definitely some on the capital and near the capital. Fair amount over here. But that's in the middle of like a web of enemy ships. I don't really want to mess with that. All right, let's go to the capital. It looks like there's a fair amount of troops that are ungarrisoned there. Is he injured? I don't know. All right, let's fleet. Okay, you're doing stuff. You're repairing. You're almost destroyed. Well, you're the one that's most put together, so I think we got to get you over to the capital and our other planet in the capital system. I think we got to load up some troops, which should put us in a pretty good place. All right, let's load those troops up, and then I want to say there was a lot of troops on this planet as well. Not a lot, but there's some. All right, we're in the 80 range for civilian ships under construction, so definitely a lot of retrofitting happening there. Construction ships are idle. They're not really doing anything. Exploration's kind of done at this stage of the game. So I think what we need to do is look at mining locations anywhere that makes sense. Certainly anywhere that we have low resources, I think we need to do. Wait, what was that message? Did we capture something? We have boarded and captured. Oh, hello. Apparently we're capturing their ships now. Which, you know, I'm not going to complain. I wonder if I could figure out which ship that was and then send it to be broken down so we can get some tech. Kind of like the idea of that. Also, apparently I need a lot of steel. And there's a lot of places that have like 153% or like really high percentage. So it just makes sense to me to build everywhere we can just to get some more stuff. 8%'s not really worth writing home about, but the rest of the stuff seems fine. Kazlan is always a resource that's worth getting. I feel like we are always shy on that. Probably enough steel. See if there's anything else out there. I'm mostly worried about them destroying my bases and then running low on stuff. All right, so we wanted to look at military ships, not in a fleet, right? So this is one of their ships. Do we have all of these techs? I feel like we probably do. It's unfortunate the Meridian shields are not the V3, but I'm wondering if we can retire it and still scrap, like, get some tech out of it. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh, they're offering to end our war again. Hey, look at that. We immediately got a tech breakthrough. That's awesome. So I guess the answer to my question was yes. Right away I did. Wait, is this the ship I was breaking down? No. Oh, I wonder if it already broke down. Missing from the list. Alright, Invasion Fleet 2 still flying over there. We're still just blowing up their ships. Which is fine. I kind of feel like I need to bombard their planet. Oh, this is what they're recruiting. They haven't actually recruited it. They actually don't have that much troop strength on this planet. I feel like if I pull all of the troop strength together, along with what I'm scooping up, I should be okay with taking that. Especially having the attack fleets over here. Speaking of which, how is that going? Are they still working their way over there? Some of them are. This guy's not. Oh, maybe they are. We'll find out soon enough. All right, how close are we to the capital? We're getting pretty close. By the way, I'm on 2x speed and my memory usage is fine. So I don't know, maybe 4x is like bugged out, but everything's been great so far. Or they fixed something in the patch that wasn't documented. But I'm quite happy about it. It's great. All right, we're getting close to scooping up troops. Work our way towards their capital. Did they have another planet over here? Because it says 9,000 troops, and I don't see that. Oh, look at this. Hyperflow dynamics. Got a little progress on that. Let's take a look at. Oh, did we get it? We just got it entirely? It's not bad at all. I kind of feel like I need to put some effort into our race-specific tech here with Unified Pulse Jump Theory, because that is the best drive we can get, and I think it's even better than this drive, so probably worth throwing in the queue, even if we don't get it for a little bit. Also want that. Troops would be good, like things that make troops better, probably a good idea. Titan Blaster V3 would also be good to add to the list. Just things that would make our fleets better. Alright, I think we're starting. Did we? Are you serious? We only picked up like one troop? Oh, we're building and cloning them. They don't actually exist yet. That's really lame. Alright, let's scoop them up and come over here. Load up some troops over here. We'll just load up troops everywhere that we can in the meantime. Don't like how low my cash flow is. I really like it to be higher. I want to build more fleets. I feel like we are way behind. Alright, is there anywhere along the way? Do we have... Oh, research breakthrough. Love it. I want to see if there's anywhere along the way we might have troops available. I mean, 9,700 here? There's got to be something scoopable. Yes, there is. Perfect. Alright, so I can grab that. Wait, we're actually getting attacked by something? Alright, let's move all of our fleets over here. I want to capture their capital. Once I capture their capital, I'll declare peace with them. I don't really care if they exist or not. They're just a non-threat. Although it's possible, like, that might be their last planet. I don't know. Let's talk to them. Yeah, it is. So taking their capital would be the end for them. All right, so we're loading up troops here. I think after we do that, we come over here. I'm guessing we have some troops available there if there's 8,900 troop strength. And then we go, I think, for their capital. All right, come on over here. Or it's just split between 3 planets. And there is nothing gettable. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, where else do I have some troops kicking around? Sal? Probably nothing here. Or very little. There's a couple. I could try to scoop those up. Just afraid of getting attacked if I'm over there. Alright, nothing too crazy here. Well, I suppose, even though Sal is in a nebula, it's right at the edge of one, so it wouldn't be too bad to go there. Nah, there's no troops. No ungarrisoned troops available, I should put it that way. Alright, we're gonna just try it with what we got, I guess. I think if we get all the fleets together, we should be okay, but I've been wrong before. They have 5,000 troop power. I might, you know what? I mean, people already hate us for the most part. Probably should just bombard the planet and be done with it. Alright, hopefully that did a little damage. I guess we'll find out once everybody hops in. Yeah, I don't know why it says 10,000 troops if it's only saying 4,800 on the planet. See that reputation impact. Actually wasn't that bad. A little bombardment, negative 1.9. Got much worse from doing other terrible things. And to be honest, it'll probably get even worse because I think I'm gonna go for these independent colonies next. If they still exist. Like this one exists here. And that one, I don't know if I have this species. It would be kind of nice to get it. Oh look, they got a little pet human up here. Alright, do we have all of our fleets over here now? Or is that one still flying over? It looks like it's still flying over there. So their troops have already healed up from the bombardment, so that was a little bit of a waste. We've almost arrived though. Alright, we have the smallest nugget of war weariness. How is the planet situation going? Let's look at population, look at the lowest planets. Oh, a research insight. Oh, it's not ours. Ooh. Okay, so we still have a decent amount of small planets, but our population of Xenox is definitely growing. A lot of these ice planets are turning Xenox. I had a couple like really negative planets up here. Is this getting any better? I think so. Assimilation is happening still. So we still have a lot of assimilation before everything turns positive for us. But they're making progress. 50%, 70%. This is almost 100% on that population in particular. So a lot of these like really negative planets will ultimately tick over, and that will really help our cash flow. And then we can really focus on continuing to build up our military. All right, let's see. Are we here? Are we here? Let's get everybody over here. All right, invasion fleet, you come over here. You come over here. You're probably just flying around somewhere. I thought all these attack fleets were like coming over here. All right, so I feel like we need to prepare and invade. Is it just prepare and attack? Where's the invade? Alright, thanks for the prepare part of that. Or lack thereof. You just kind of flopped a couple things on the planet and called it a day. Alright, there we go. We're in the positive now, but not by much. I feel like a lot of our strength is coming from these admirals and generals and all that stuff. I don't know how impactful that's... I mean, we seem to be clearing them out. Oh, they're attacking us. I think this is it, though. We hit a nice little lag chunk, and I think that means they're transitioning over to us. This will probably take a little bit because it's killing off their entire empire. There we go. Let's pause it. Oh, they're back? They're gone. They're back. Cool. Oh. Well, that's a little nasty, but I think we all arrived around the same time. It was an invasion fleet, so they were definitely coming for this capital. So, kind of nice that we swooped in and snuck that out from under them. So, well, I think this is probably a good spot to put the cut in for today. We successfully wiped out earlier in the series. This particular group, this Axiom Major Council, was like really harassing us, causing us a lot of grief. So it's kind of nice to finally get our revenge and finally take that over. We have grown and expanded. We're 81 colonies, 516,000 million population. Our economy is in the positive, although not by much, but we know a lot of our planetary conquests are in the middle of transitioning and assimilating. Once those are done, we will be very much so in the positive cash flow, at which point I feel like I can scale up my military and start like trying to aggressively make progress against some of these enemies. What I might do in the meantime, now that I've killed off I'm not going to say my biggest threat, but my biggest potential target, I think I'm going to go back to the colony screen here and sort through and see, aside from these independent colonies, which I definitely want to take what I can, if I can, what is colonizable, right? Because I have some plus 31s, some plus 21s. I would love to send some colony ships and get the ball moving on that, because the more I can expand and the more I can build up my population, the better my economy could be, which means the better military I can have, which means the better I can attack my enemies. So I will have to look at that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.